Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy and I'm going to give you a few tips in this lesson about how to swing the club. That's one of the most important parts of this game, so let's get into it. Boom, there we go. That's what we want. All right, now repeat that same backswing. But this time, really try to push the swing stick forward smoothly and hit that white sweet spot on the contact target window at the top of your swing meter. So to reiterate, swing path target win. There we go. Looks like you know what you're doing here. Being able to chip well around the green can be a real scorecard saver. It's very important to choose a good landing spot for your chip so that you give it enough distance to roll into your intended target. Now let's see if we can dial in the right distance and get this chip into that target area. That's how we do it. Now let's talk about one of the most important skills you can have on the golf course, and that is how to read the greens. You can see those beads moving on the green from left to right. This tells us that the green breaks to the right, and that means we will need to aim a little bit to the left so that we can use the break to carry the ball into the hole. Now, aim to the left and see if you can sink this putt. Also, worth noting, you can press the putt preview button to get a preview of how your current alignment. All right, that wasn't too bad, was it? Glad you got through those lessons. And now we are going to take you over to create your first My Player. There's a whole lot more to explore in here. Can't wait to see what you create in PGA Tour 2K25. And I hope/know I will see you out there on the course real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
That was absolutely murdered. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
The second is a par 5. That one's heading down Broadway.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. He's standing over his third shot. Five feet coming up to the cup. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Opting for the 5-iron. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot. Easy par that. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. And tee shot looks pretty good. Wow, did you see that first bounce? That was huge. But hang on, let's track him towards the hole. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4. That's a big drive. Second shot here on the 5th.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Ooh. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Sadly, this one will make a splash. A couple under at this stage. This one's heading left, I think. Well, that's an impressive little chip. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Never easy playing from the Pine Needles, that's for sure. Unfortunately, he'll have to hit out of the rough yet again with his next shot. This now, his 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Get in the hole. Wow, what a save.
Whoa, a bit shaky on this hole, but what a way to save his par.
Now 5 strokes behind. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks like a lovely little draw there. Going with the 5-wood. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 5. Well played, mate. Well, Rich, isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the Stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. This putt drops. That's disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Even for the day. Oh, that's carrying a bit too much speed. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down. This would be a great up and down. Putting for a par now. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Opting for the 5-wood. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Oh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. Yeah, that looked pulled straight off the blade. This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. And not a good result there. Oh, tidy looking shot that.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently at +1 for the day. The 13th is a par 3. Going with the 6-iron here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. This one looks like it's going left. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Here we are on the par 4 15th hole. Not quite the shot he was wanting. 3 over par. And that one's headed to the drink. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
12 feet to the cup coming up. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
And this next putt is for triple bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Hopefully better than the last. Trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole. That doggle hunt.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. A bit out of shape with that swing. To get the rhythm back. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And a par putt awaits him. Now at 6 over for the event. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's going to find the water, sadly. Setting up in the first cut. Oh, that looks like a flyer. Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. So close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.